Alright, I'm back again with another video. This is a part 2 of my homemade miniature amplifier. Since the May 5th recording, I've added one little thing to this amp, and that is this blue LED, which I'm going to turn on just to kind of demonstrate how bright this thing is. Because if you've noticed in the first video that I did about this headphone amp, I didn't include the LED or even talk about it or made mention of it. So here goes. Let me just turn on the amplifier. Let me first turn it on with switch there in the back so I can switch it to battery. Turn on the amp. And you can see the very nice bright blue LED. And to tie in such contraption to this amplifier, I'm going to open up the amplifier just to show you what I did to get it to work. Since everything inside electrically is DC, so it made it very easy for me to make the LED work on this amplifier. So you can get this at any electronics store, even online. You can even get this at Radio Shack, but they cost an arm and a leg for that, which is where I got mine. What you're gonna need is to tie a resistor to the positive side where you see my finger at. Okay, I'm touching it bare, so I'm not going to get electrocuted because there's only 9 volts. It's amps that kill, not the volts. Well, some may beg to differ, but I have my finger right on the leads here. So, I'm still here making this video. Anyway, jokes aside. And by the way, electricity, folks, is nothing to play around with, so don't joke around, don't mess around, no kidding. Just play safe, but I'm just saying this as a kind of like a little public service announcement. But anyway, to get this LED to work without it blowing in your face, so to speak, you're going to have to tie in a resistor to the positive side of the LED, which you can see. Let me just kind of bring the amp a little closer. To this positive pin here, which is your positive side, and your negative, of course, is your ground, which you can tie in a bare wire back to ground. And the resistive value I use, I don't know if you can see it in here because it's kind of dark where my finger is pointed in the shadow, is a 680 ohm resistor, which works fine. You can use a smaller value. I wouldn't go too small. But what worked for me in the past, because I had, of course, burned a couple, so I learned from mistakes, is to use a higher than rated resistor to drop the voltage that is coming from. Now, again, for those who are electrical engineers, will say I'm using the wrong terminology, but from what I understand, it made it safe enough, or the voltage safe enough for me to drive this LED without using complicated electrical circuitry just to get it to work. So that's all I did for this project. And of course, I'm still running the same old Energizer 9-volt battery. It may be about 8 volts or 9 volts left, but it is what it is. I just want to give you guys an update on this project that I've built. And again, if you have questions about it, please let me know in the comment section or send me a private message on YouTube and I'll do my best to respond. And again, this is the DC input jack if I want to switch from the battery to the DC, the external DC power supply without running the battery all day. I can do so at my discretion. But for now, which I just turned off the back to switch to the DC in, which is nothing plugged in at the moment. So now the amplifier is totally off, and I'm just going to turn off the front switch here to the off position. Alright, that's it for now. Again, let me know in the comment section what you think. Until then, take care, have a nice weekend.